Okay, so yes, awesome. So yes, welcome back to another live, guys. So what we do here is we try and understand the market, right? So we try and understand what happened in the market today, as well as based on that, and try and predict what could happen in the market tomorrow, right? And how do we do this? We do this by basic analysis, such as the option chain data, OI data, PCR data, and as well as price action analysis on the charts itself, right? So yes, so for those of you who are watching this for the first time, thank you so much for joining in. Make sure you subscribe and like the video so that we bring in more such videos and more such quality content, right? So yes, also quick disclaimer, this is purely for educational purposes. We do not provide any calls or tips, and make sure you consult your financial advisor before you take any trade, right? So yes, for those of you who have been joining us since a long time, welcome back. And yes, again, make sure you subscribe and like the video so that we make more such videos, right? So yes, just checking if my screen is being shared, and yes, okay, good. So yes, today a very boring market, right? I mean, if you look at it, I don't think I bet option buyers at least would have been taking a nap for sure today. So yeah, we're looking at the Nifty spot chart for today. So 18,600 is exactly where we are ending, right? So a support, a very strong support, right? This is 18,500, which is a very strong support based on OI. I think over a crore OI is at that particular level, and we should come to that, right? We should come into the option chain as well as change in OI to understand why these levels are marked, right? And 18,700 again is a good resistance zone out of which we could head much higher, right? So until 18,500 is broken, I don't see market at least for now, going very below 18,000, right? So yes, based on this, today's market, we saw a very huge gap up opening. That is almost 90 points gap up opening, right? So look, market looked very bullish in the opening half. Again, 18,580 around was where we had the day low, and again towards the end, I think it uh, ended towards the same, right, same price, right? So yes, again, as I said, I am not sure if any of you would have gotten any good trades today. At least I didn't see any trade today. So usually, even not taking a trade is a good day, right? Like, it doesn't have to be that you have to take a trade every day. Make sure, like on days such as this, where markets are very sideways, and if you are an option buyer, make sure that you can sit it out, right? So yeah, I was planning to take a nap itself while I was seeing the markets in the morning. So yeah, so no very good movements, at least from my perspective. So yes, if you guys did catch any move, so yes, if you got any move, make sure you put it in the comments, even if you're watching this video after the live, right? So you can put it anytime in the comments, and also let me know why you took that specific trade as well. So yes, quickly coming into the market, right? So yeah, sideways 18,500 is a very strong support we are looking at. So and because of a lot of OI in that particular area, we are looking it to stay a little more upwards itself, right? So 18,700 looks likely more to be broken towards the coming expiry. So yes, quickly coming into the option chain of Nifty, right? So yes, option chain of Nifty, yes, as we see here, uh, yeah, as we saw, there's a good again, right? So today we see around 13 lakhs contracts again being added to 18,500, right? Which is again making it more stronger. The support zone where people are betting on that market would be above this particular level, because we are seeing this on the OI side itself, right? So we're seeing this sell addition on the OI side. So 18,500. This is one reason why we are looking at it to be very strong, because of the already going on strong OI, and again the addition on the same side, right? So again, 18,400, a 16 lakh addition, and so on, right? So yes, 18,700, if you look at it, there has been an addition, but not as strong, right? So this is 1.16 crore, around 82 lakhs. So today was when a little more, so until I think Friday, it was around 62 lakh, right? So 18,700 had a good addition only today. So there's a lot of addition at that particular level today. But yes, we shall see where the bulls still look likely to be on the upper hand, right? So yes, coming to excuse me, so sorry about that. Yes, so quickly coming into the OI, right? Yes, okay. So as you see here, because so it's two reasons, right? It's not only that the put OI has been increasing, there has been sell-off in the call OI as well, right? So both are going hand in hand. Usually you don't see that, but when you do see that, you know for sure that, okay, this is a little on the stronger side, right? So if you look at it on 18,600, 700, there is an increase in both call and put, right? So, but at the lower levels, that is our support levels, you look at 18,550, 18,500, there's not only an increase but as well as a decrease in the call over, which is again telling us it's a very strong support side, and market is looking to go in a more bullish direction, right? So yes, PCR wise 0.8, very giving us a very not completely bullish sign yet, but a more sideways to bullish sign, right? We should quickly check Fridays. Okay, let me just quickly change the historical date to 2nd June. Yes, so 0.7 to 0.8 is the increase. So it's headed in that particular direction, right? So we know that, okay, the change in OI is showing us a bullish sign, right? Directly through PCR analysis from 5th. 2nd June, which was our this week's expiry starting date as well, right? So yes, that is our outlook on Nifty as of now. We saw market today to be very sideways, but yes, 18,500 being our very strong support level. Until it breaks that, you can expect markets to stay up, right? So and according to OI as well, we see the market moving in an upward direction because of a lot of put addition as well as a decrease in call addition in the support zones, right? So that is our current outlook on Nifty. So yes, quickly coming into Bank Nifty as well. So we'll look at the Bank Nifty. 44,097 is our spot prices, right? So yes, again, Bank Nifty. Okay, so we see a little more curve to it, where where's my arc? Yes. Okay, so I'm at least looking at a more curve to it. Okay, so this was in terms of today's market, right? So with this basically this outlook, you would at least know that, okay, market wouldn't be headed higher after this, right? So this again, you can watch our previous analysis videos also, where this is again just understanding, looking at the market, and less of, okay, this will 100% work, right? So usually when the market is moving like that, you wouldn't expect for that particular day for it to move back up, right? So this is based on again looking at how the markets are moving, right? So you look at today's day high was a very good um, level, right? So 44,250 is a good level. Again, day low was broken towards the end. So this gap down is something which I am worried about, right? So even in Nifty and Bank Nifty, there was a very, not gap down, a very big gap up that happened from Fridays to today's market, and towards the end of the day, you see it break the opening day low as well, right? So this is the only concerning thing about me. Again, this goes for both Nifty and Bank Nifty. We saw both end towards the day's low. We saw Nifty did not break it, but we see Bank Nifty break it here. But again, this is the only concerning part for me on tomorrow's, where I will stay a little cautious on this gap up being filled, right? So that is one small thing. We can quickly check how big this was as well. So again, approx range, right? So almost a 200 point gap up is what we saw in Bank Nifty. Again, that's the only thing I am concerned about in terms of Bank Nifty is uh, could we head lower to fill up the gap, right? So that is one particular thing we can stay a little caution about, because tomorrow, if we head, at least during the opening, if we do head a little lower, we can see this being filled as well, right? But again, not very bearish on the market as of yet, and we'll quickly let me just say this. So 44,000. Yes, breaking this particular zone, we can see it. So 44,250 is our zone where above which we see it go a little more higher, right? So we'll quickly come into the option chain. So sorry. Yes, option chain for Bank Nifty and see how the OI exactly changed during the whole day, right? So that we understand, okay, what exactly happened in the market as well. So let me just change this to yes. Let me just change this to Bank Nifty. Yes. So while will I change it? Yes. While it basically loads, let me know your outlook as well based on your analysis. How do you think the market is going to head tomorrow, right? So you can let me know your views as well in the comments below if you're watching it during the live or after the live. You can make sure you put it in the comments below, right? So yes. Quickly coming into Bank Nifty, we see 44,400 being the support zone, right? So very close by in terms of what do you call the support, right? So we're looking at Bank Nifty being at the support zone. So also yes, we'll quickly look at the addition. I think okay, 1.96 lakh, 5.28 lakh, 3.1 lakh addition on the basically the put side, right? You look at the call side, a little more stronger, 16 lakh, 13 lakh, 5 lakh, 3 lakh. Okay, there's been addition on both sides. There looks like to be a little more addition on the 44,200, 44,300 sides, right? So even if you look at it, 36 lakh, 26 lakh, 29 lakh is the Y on the call side, which basically says, okay, market should be below these levels towards expiry, right? And a little more weaker support zone on the above side. That's why we're looking at breaking off 44,000. We could head a lot more lower, right? I think we should be marking that on the charts as it looks like a very good signal for us, out of which we would understand the exact market direction, right? So yes, just opening Nifty Bank and yes, let me just put a extended line. Yes, okay, coming to 44,000. Yes, so this is a particular level with very strong OI is something we are seeing, right? Let me just put a price label as well. And yes, so in terms of support, this is a very strong support. So in case Bank Nifty does break out of this tomorrow, we know that we could head a lot more lower because there isn't very strong OI support zones right after this particular level in Bank Nifty, right? So that is one very good thing we can see as well, and we might be headed towards this level as well, right? So you look at the closing of Bank Nifty as well. We saw it breaking the day open, which was trying to at least um, look to go down towards covering the gap up, right? So it did. There was no very strong movement towards the downside towards the end, but yes, that is around the level we are ended as well, right? So 100 points down tomorrow, and breaking off 44,000, we can see a little more bearish behavior in Bank Nifty, right? So that is our support zone there, and let's quickly look at OI as well, right? So yes, this is Bank Nifty. Yes, Nifty back. Okay. So Bank Nifty again. You see on the call side we have a bigger change, right? So 44,000, 44,100, 44,200. Lot of addition, right? Like a lot of call addition, which is telling us that it would stay below these particular levels, right? And you see zero point 0.8 as PCR. Let's quickly compare of last week for PCR as well, and we will get to know which side we are headed in terms of OI, right? From so yeah, zero point 0.7 to zero point 0.8. It moved towards at least a bullish side. So again, right? So I'm expecting it to be a little more sideways until the live market happens and the real OI change during the market happens to give a short confirmation, right? So that is something we would get to see at least. And yes, so I'm expecting, so at least Nifty, we know we were a little more sideways to bullish. Bank Nifty, uh, again, it looks sideways to bearish. So, judging on both, I'm still expecting a little more sideways market to hold on, right? So we should see what happens, but yeah, hopefully there is a little more direction to the market so that it becomes a little more fun to trade as well, right? So that is our analysis for today. For those of you who joined in, thank you so much for joining in and watching the video. So make sure you like and subscribe the video as well. And yes, quick disclaimer again, this is completely for educational purposes, right? We do this to give a small outlook on the markets, and we do not provide any calls or tips. Right? And yes, before you do take any trade, make sure you consult your financial advisor. So thank you so much for joining in. Can't wait to see what happens in the market tomorrow. And yes, we should join back tomorrow at 3:45 again. So yes, thank you so much for joining.